So I have 5 poems, a medley if you will, tonight for you, and we're going to start with the first one right away, okay? This first poem is called Troubled Youth, and I wrote it all of like 3 minutes ago, so be prepared for some raw Sabrina coming out of my mouth right now. Not like raw, like chewed off my arm. Sabrina. Raw, like, it's where my soul is. You feel me? Okay. It is a lovely thing to set out to write a poem about happy lives and human accomplishments, only to find yourself writing about a troubled, psychotic youth. It is an awful thing to face a mirror after writing such a poem and find that you are the poem's victim as well as its master. Here is the benefit show at 180 West Harper Street. From just outside the Technicolor tent, the man with a walrus mustache and sly smile shouts, "Saving the children, and the fish, and the cows, and the rhinos, and the trees, today." So drop your quarters and your dimes and your $100 bills in the box at the door. The children, and the fish, and the cows, and the rhinos, and the trees will appreciate it, to be sure. It's surely to be a grand event. So drop your money, slip it, jam it, into that lovely glass box, and join us inside for a marvelous show benefiting the underprivileged. And the crowds, with their polluted consciences, with their diluted understanding, enter the tent in droves. So this next poem is called Alive and Alert, poem number 3. And this poem is not one of my favorites, I'm going to be honest, until the very end. I really enjoy the last stanza, and I hope you will too. Okay. Alive and alert for the first time, my face in the sky, looking down at the crime, the destruction, the lack of trust, of forgiveness, of love. Alive and alert, and for the first time, I have opened my eyes, the view is sublime. Life and laughter, peace and pleasure, I am looking up. Alive and alert, but dying and dull. I am back on earth and the moon is full. The tide is high and the water crests as something hard falls in my chest. This isn't right, this apathetic life, lacking care and drowned in strife. Alive and alert, given one last chance, forced to wake up and take one final glance. Forced to see what we have done, see the wars we have begun, in full light, a blinding sight. This is the dedication to The Gossamer Girl, which is a short story I wrote earlier this year, and I hope you enjoy it. It's based off of a series of quotes used within my story. Okay. To the rosebuds of the world, to those delicate creatures who understand, to those who appear strong but have been weakened by the loss of a parent or any loved one, to those who play their part so well, though their audience is harsh, though their audience throws tomatoes when they know they deserve roses. To those who were fathered by eccentric men, men who were selfish and possessive, men who know not how to care for roses. To those born of darkness, to those who find comfort in the secret corners of the world, who are more familiar with the darkness than the light. To the insecure and the abashed, to those who lost their innocence in a day and with it their confidence. To those who gave up on dreams, and to those whose dreams give up on them. To those who drowned in their hopelessness and rose again, resurrected by prospect. To the hidden stars, trapped between 2 planets, obscured by obtuse ignorance. To those who never gave up, to those incapable of relinquishing their joy. To those who, when change meets them, they say, "It is not good enough for me." To those who strive for more because they know they deserve it. To those who pass a mirror and hate what they see because no one has ever told them that theirs is the face of beauty, perfection, incandescence, and luminescence. To those who have never been told they are a rose or a star. To those disunited people, with wars raging within themselves. To those drawn to the dark and to the light. To those nearly torn in two. To those with ears to listen and hearts to feel, I share with you my story of a girl called Melanie. Here is nothing more bone-chilling than this. I know of nothing, no feeling, no experience, no encounter, more terrifying than walking past a mirror and seeing what others see. Whether it be that delicate, rosy facade of a fretless ingenue, or the ironclad suit of armor that is unable of admitting that it is unstable. It is a face of paralyzing horror. I know of nothing, no tragedy, no loss, no fray, more heartbreaking than searching for yourself in such a mirror, and not recovering that one fragment of you that may have survived this invasion. And no matter how you thrash at the mirror with your bare hands, no matter how you scour your face with scalding tap water, violently hunt for your surviving spirit, you may never destroy your reflection. It remains and continues consuming you as it corrodes you. I know of nothing more bone-chilling than this.
Do this to yourself. She looked at me, and this is what